basically Punjab Vocational Training Council. This is one of the legal sector implementing partner working under the NAPTC. So, in collaboration with NAPTC and GIG, they have capacitated their principals and HOs, head of institutes, admission and placement officers, and admin and accounts officers on green practices and on greening Tibet and its future perspective. Also, they have sensitized their curriculum, where basically DPTC has primarily the vocational training.
So, for such a huge amount of green jobs, we need green workforce. Or for such a huge population, we need more trainings. And we, being that Tibet institutes have basic infrastructure, we can start micro-credential courses for reskilling and upskilling, and we need more trainings for the sector-specific trainings in all these sectors, as there are many community-based initiatives like tree plantation, or you can say green vegetation, kitchen gardening, but these are very basic trainings. For these specifications, we need specific trainings for specific trainers.
We should start investing our resources and energy into something that we already have a base for. So within agriculture, there are different things that we mentioned. These things have been mentioned by other groups as well. Climate smart agriculture, irrigation scheduling, RDIP, which is reverse drip irrigation practice.
The question that what are the gaps exist, and now we have to think about what are the solutions. We Pakistanis have a mindset that we mostly talk about the questions. We say these things should be done, these are the consequences, these are this. And now what we lack is that what could be the solutions. For example, let's say talk about the social media sector. Social media sector, as being an expert in, I have done my expertise in data visualization with the IBM Institute of Business Management. Here we can see, let's make an approach, practical approach, like how can we do that? Let's say there is a HCC, Higher Education Commission, which is regulated authority, and it has all the universities in Pakistan and has all the students that are there. And then there comes a federal board and all the boards which we are, primary boards and the secondary boards. What if we target these two institutions and then say,
we will wait for the flagship report and the country study to be presented again to you once they are finished with further data and recommendations. And we will continue to lobby or to do advocacy work for this initiative and for the work or for the commitments of the champion countries at a global level. For example, at the World Bank Spring meetings that are upcoming now in April, we will have another event. We will have a second event at the Global Hamburg Sustainability Conference, which does advocacy, more general advocacy for the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. But there are also sessions on specifically on green skills and green jobs. And then, as I said, at the COP, we will launch this initiative, and hopefully together with Pakistan, and that Pakistan will be present there. And we hope that we can already showcase some first measures initiated, even if they don't already show results or outcomes, because that's a very short time frame, but at least that we can showcase that we are working on the action and not just on words. So thank you very much to all of you.
Zulfikar Yunus, Additional Secretary 1, Ministry of Climate Change and Environmental Coordination.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent, let me begin thanking Sobia Becker, GIZ, Miss Britta, especially for Miss Britta to coming all the way from Germany at a very short notice to enlighten this important gathering of youngsters and also different walks of life, civil society persons from different walks of life. So essentially my presence here is to reinforce that Ministry of Climate Change is fully committed to enhance our footprint for green skills. As you already know that Ministry has already just recently notified our carbon market policy. So I was just looking at some of the presentations, group presentation. I didn't get the opportunity to see the first, but the other two I saw. I don't know, there was no mention of carbon market skills. So I think that is one green skill which is going to be very important in future in Pakistan. So already, as you might be knowing, carbon markets is a $1 trillion market. So we are also, start from generating the carbon credit, adding value to a carbon credit, and then selling it to, and then carbon exchange processes. So all these are also additional green skills that will be coming very soon in Pakistani market, which is not at the moment that prevalent, but it will be very soon. So from getting benefit from this very important workshop, so the idea was basically to work on a framework, because we are developing now green skills framework, and also to identify the sectors, to identify key areas where we can work, and for sure, while we are working with State Bank to develop our green taxonomy. So the taxonomy is again.
Ms. Sobia Baker, would you tell us the central idea of this whole event? What is the central idea of this whole event?
There is a recognition that green skills is incredibly important for Pakistan. It is important from a sustainable industrial growth perspective, and it's also important from a socially equitable just transition perspective. There is a rise in demand for greener products, green manufacturing. Our industries also have to shift. And you will also see a rise in international standards and requirements for sustainability, such as the Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism, ESG, and so on. So there needs to be a dedicated intervention that will make the workforce of Pakistan future fit. Future fit in the sense of the climate challenges that Pakistan faces, and also future fit in the sense of what does economic growth of tomorrow need? What are the skills that are needed for that? That is the basic premise of our workshop today.
What is your performance in an annual report 2024? Would you tell us? What is the performance last year?
I'm afraid I don't understand your question.
I want to ask that your performance, I mean this NGO's performance last year regarding to this, whatever your scenario you tell me, last year what is your performance?
Germany has been supporting Pakistan for over 60 years in skills development. This is a brand new initiative that is being launched now. Pakistan has been selected as a champion country for the Green Skills Initiative. So we're very much at the planning phase. In Pakistan, Germany has a bilateral portfolio of about 380 million euros that is being implemented in 26 technical and financial cooperation projects. So when you ask about performance, I would say that our performance is very strong.
Okay. You have been working last 16 years here in Pakistan?
60.
60. Okay. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you.